EA Sports coverage of the world of golf brings us north of the border to the Canadian province of Alberta and Banff Springs Golf Course just west of Calgary. Alongside Frank Nobilo, I'm Rich Lerner, and partner, you and I have called a lot of rounds of golf through the years. I know there's always something that piques your interest. How about today?
Rich, every day brings you a chance to do something special. And when we get to sit in this perch, that's what I look for. And I don't want to see the head going down. I want to see that every single shot is a chance to do something special. That could be a chip. Maybe the chip goes in. Maybe it's a 30-footer that goes in. Maybe a drive gets rifled down the fairway. Do something special.
That's up the left side. And that's going to be just fine. Left side of the fairway to start his round. From the fairway, 98 yards remaining for his second. This is an 11-foot putt. A misstep or two getting to this point, but it is a good putt there to save par here at the first. So, Frank, a par 4 to open, and we back it up with a relatively short par 3.
This green's surrounded by 6 bunkers. Green also shaped slightly towards the player's left, so just keep your eye on that depending on where the flag is.
And that's certainly not what you have in mind standing on the tee box. That never had a chance of hitting the green. Second shot now, here at the par 3. I think I'll be fairly pleased with that, Frank. What do you think?
I certainly do. It was so good.
Nearly a birdie, but par is all he'll have to show for it. Frank, how about the first par 5 of the golf course here at the third? Just a shade under 530 yards. Good birdie opportunity?
It certainly is. There's 3 bunkers just down that left side. Avoid those, and this par 5, very reachable.
Well, you can't walk out and drop it any better than that. That is a fine tee shot right there. All right, Frank, what's the right play here on this second shot to the par 5 third?
Well, even though that hole is a dogleg to the right, the best way to bring it in actually is to use the general contours, which is right to left, and the shape of the shot in that direction as well. So it might look like a little cut, but it actually suits a little draw.
10-foot putt left. Not that time. Pretty good effort, but it'll wander a couple of feet by. So all pars here to start as he'll head to the fourth, even for his round. Now to another par 3. This is the fourth hole, 192 yards, way down the hill.
He's going to play closer to 170 yards, Rich. You're going to have to reduce that distance by at least a couple of clubs. And consequently, if you hit one hanging up in the air, if you get a breeze that goes through that valley, it's going to start to sort of move that ball around. So just keep your eyes open there where that breeze is coming from.
And that one not going to wind up on the green, but still in a halfway decent spot. A little short-sided here, left of the green for his second. Oh, missed the green at the par 3. No problem. That is in from off the putting surface for an unlikely 2. Back on the tee here at Banff Springs, fifth hole, 424-yard par 4. What's the setup here, Frank?
Well, it's very tempting to try and hit a draw because that's the way in which the hole is shaped. But the main goal is to make sure that you can take that second bunker, the one on the left side, out of play with that tee shot.
No problems there. That's going to wind up safely in the fairway. Second shot coming up. Let's bring in Iona Stephen.
Yes, there's 135 yards to the flag, and that pin, well, it's back left today.
And that ball looked good in the air. You'd like it to be a little closer, but still, inside 40 feet, just going to have to be careful with the lag putting.
Yeah, he had a pretty good run at that, but it won't go down. Still pretty good from there. Disappointment there. He'll brush it in, and that'll be just a par. Frank, the sixth here at Banff Springs, a good little hole, isn't it?
It is very tempting, very easy to sort of just stand up there and wail away with the driver and get caught. This is a generous fairway. You could hit any club down there and you're not going to have a problem with the second shot. So it's just trying to find a yardage that you're comfortable with.
So a big drive, and not much needed to carry here for his second. Nothing wrong with that. Inside of 5 feet. Nicely done. From 4 feet for birdie. That's as stress-free a birdie as you're going to get on this course. That is well done. Now to the second par 5 on this opening 9. Frank, this is a pretty long hole, 602 yards.
Well, it's called hoodoo. You know what hoodoo means? It means bad luck, actually, so you don't really want to be thinking about that on this tee shot. 602 yards, if you belt one off the tee, well, you might avoid the bad luck.
Yeah, good swing and a good result, as that is safely into the fairway.
This par 5 green is well protected. That's 2 good shots, but that bunker's there for a reason. Now, with some nifty sand play, we're looking at 4.
All right, not exactly what you're hoping for, but safely on the putting surface with birdie still in play. We turn to Notah Begay III for this look at birdie.
And a very straightforward look here, down the hill with no break.
That had a pretty good line, very close to going in. Well, he gave that birdie putt a good run, but par is all I'll have to show for it. Frank, you like this kind of design feature where you go from the longest hole in the course immediately to the shortest hole.
Certainly, golf giveth and golf taketh away. This is just minimally uphill, just a couple of feet, but you can see from the overview the design of the green. And that flag's on the right, it's a little bit of a longer carry, so just be a little cognizant of that. You don't have to hit it directly at the flag.
That one unable to hold the green. It'll come back into the fairway. Now a second to this par 3.
Lovely pitch shot. Just nipped that ball off the turf. Just flew through the air beautifully. Sat down fairly quick as well. Good shot.
That's so nearly a birdie, but par is all he'll have to show for it. Now to hole number 9, 501 yards. It's a par 5.
Yeah, we finished with the third par 5 on the front 9. You're just going to come through those sort of shoot of marvellous trees that define this fairway. Just avoid the right side. Something down the left side is going to open up the second shot.
All right, in the fairway. This requires a good swing, 200 yards to the hole location. Got every bit of that, threw it all the way there and got it to stop. Home in 2 on the par 5. Oh yeah, that's how you take advantage of a par 5. It's in for an eagle 3. Superb. Rich Lerner alongside Frank Nobilo for EA Sports. We are back on this beautiful day here at Banff Springs in the Canadian Rockies, set to kick off all the action on the back 9. The 10th begin with a par 3, Frank, 218 yards.
And I have no idea why this is called Little Bow, because over 200 yards, you really have to bow up with this tee shot here, that's for sure. Bending there, you need something that comes out of the gate very, very straight and with a decent height on it as well, if you want to land on that left side of the green and make it stop.
Well, too bad, Frank. That one rolled right off the green.
It was just coming out so hot.
Line may have been a little more sunken in than we had thought, but all in all, not a bad shot out of the bunker. Just 5 feet left. Okay, well hold there, all set up by a nice out from the bunker as he'll walk off with a par. On the tee here at the 11th hole, 417-yard par 4. Is this a drive you like to hit, Frank?
It certainly is, Rich, but it's a little narrower than what your eye first sees. And the reason why, there's a tree sort of another 40, 50 yards down the right side past that bunker. So if you hog that right side, that tree can become a little bit of a problem for the second shot.
That will do just fine. Perfect spot to play this second, middle of the fairway.
And a good iron shot, just not quite as close as what we'd all want to finish, but still.
Got to at least try to cozy it in that 3-foot circle. This for birdie. Oh my goodness, that is not fair at all. What a putt from that distance. That did everything but go in the hole. Man, that is a tough par to take. That was right on the edge of the cup, but gravity would not do its thing. Frank, what are we looking at here at the par 4 12, 442 yards?
Players are really focused on that bunker down the left side. That's the one that has to be either laid up, which would be 286 yards off the tee, or sort of worked off. This could very well be a 3-wood off the tee. Just hit it straight at that left bunker.
This one turning left a bit off the tee.
So, he's actually human. A fairway miss. That one goes into the rough. I wonder what's going to happen next.
It is in the rough, but it appears to be a pretty good lie. Should have a go at this. His second now at the 12th.
Well, he's overshot the green here.
Fire the caddy, Rich. Seriously. Any other club other than that one.
Good putt there. He gets that to fall, and it's a third consecutive par here to begin his back nine. Well, this is a good hole right here. Par 3, 225 yard, 13th. Frank, what do you think?
Well, it's called sulfur. Can't remember what element that is on a periodic table, but hardest thing here is not to figure that out, but figure out what club you're going to use. Just a fraction downhill, just over 200 yards. It does narrow up when they start to tick the flag in the back, but there's a nice fat target there, sort of those first 2/3 of the green.
A bit of a misfire there. That is well off target to the right of this par 3. Second shot now here at the par 3. Well, Frank, this is a case where a par is going to feel like an eagle if he's able to get this done.
If he can just make it, just make this putt, then just like run to the next tee.
Beautifully done right there. That's how you keep good rounds going. A terrific putt to save par. Well, here we are at the 14th hole. It's a par 4, 442 yards. You like this hole, Frank?
I do, but if you were spraying it off the tee here, then there's all sorts of problems. Bunkers left, trees right. This is a fairway you must hit.
Beautiful tempo to that swing, and this is going to wind up squarely in the fairway. Now Notah, his second from the fairway.
118 left to the hole. Swinging it great today. Would not surprise me if he stuck it close. Sand wedge in the air, coming in just left of the hole, but should end up very nice.
It's a solid shot and a green in regulation, but a little away from the band.
Here we go. This one for birdie. That is crafty right there. A beautiful putt, and the result is a birdie. Now to the 15th tee, and Frank, this looks like a fun shot to hit.
It won't play its full yardage because of that elevated tee, but a good one out here. We might see one of those 350, 360 plus yard drives.
Oh, the rhythm is definitely there today. Another wonderful tee shot. Frank, what about this second shot here at 15?
It's one of the longest par fours on the golf course, Rich, so you don't want to get too greedy. Green does open up on that left side. You can see that bunker on the front of the green. It sort of protects that right side, so you've got to try and bring it in. One of the few shots you could actually cut it into this green. This golf course normally suits a draw, but this hole here you could do well with one that goes in the other direction.
Good chance at one.
A little short, little left, but inside 10 feet, so even I can't really criticize that.
8 feet remaining here for birdie. Yes, very methodically done, and that one in for a birdie. Moving on to number 16 now. It's a par 4, 414 yards. And Frank, what are we looking at here?
It's another hole that'll favor a nice sort of high draw off the tee. It'll set up that second shot to a green that has got several different levels on it.
Solid, a good drive in the fairway.
Frank, looking at this approach now to the 16th, what does the player need to be aware of?
You've got to make sure you fly the ball every inch of the way here, Rich. The ball won't kick forward because of that false front. So making sure you at least club up, not club down. That's a decent-sized green. It's not bad, just a little past the hole.
Now this for another birdie. Oh, no, I think he was about ready to walk that in. That looked on target the whole way. Disappointment there. He'll brush it in, and that'll be just a par.
Just 2 holes left here at Banff Springs, and Frank, another par 4. This one, short, 374 yards.
It is. It's named Sarcee, which is a tribute to the Indian tribes here and the First Nations of Canada. So just think about that when you're teeing it off here on what is not an overly difficult par 4.
Yeah, all about hitting the fairway here, and that is right where you want to be. So the great tee shot left him here, now his second from relatively close range. And that's going to leave some work, but it'll end up okay.
Sizable putt from 16 feet.
Got it there, but not quite on target. That's so nearly a birdie, but par is all he'll have to show for it.
Well, Frank, this sets up for an exciting finish here at Banff Springs, a 578-yard par 5.
There's just about a bunker in play for every length of tee shot here, so know exactly which one you can carry and exactly which one you cannot reach.
And that was flirting with disaster the whole way, and it's going to wind up hopping into the bunker. Looking for a rousing finish, a second out of the sand at 18. What a good shot that is. Home and 2 on the par 5. Remember, made eagle earlier in the round, Frank. Now maybe a chance for a second.
I know we can't call it a double eagle, but talk about aggression in these par 5s. Way to stand up there and just hit the shot.
Oh, I can't tell you how good that is to get it to stop where it did from that far away. That is a super putt. Okay, it's a nice finish, a birdie at 18. That will mean it is a round of 64, 7 under par. Absolutely terrific.
Well, Frank, I really enjoyed this. The golf was outstanding, but the scenery was breathtaking.
Canada's just a beautiful part of the world to be enjoyed, to be savoured, really. And on a golf course, unlike a lot of the ones we see today, not overly long, very playable, enjoyable, and a golf course, certainly, that's going to give you a good score if you play well.